Hi friends, welcome to my channel InfoThing. RBI releasing assistant post notification almost all every year. So this year prelims exam already completed, but due to COVID-19 impact, so the mains exam is postponed. However, RBI will soon disclose the new main examination date. So in this video, I am going to give you an idea about RBI assistant exam eligibility criteria and exam syllabus along with pattern. After that, how selection process will take place. Also, I will give you the previous year cutoff marks to know the strength of this exam, and finally salary details as well. So friends, without further delay, come let's check into this video. As far as age is concerned under the eligibility, the minimum age is 20 years and maximum age is 28 years. Also, RBI has given some age relaxation. If candidate belongs to SC, SC or OBC or ex-serviceman or physically challenged, some age relaxation is providing. You can see on screen each category wise SC, ST, OBC and ex-serviceman. And also if divorced women are not remarried women, they can also get age relaxation up to 10 years. And candidates who are having experience in RBI, they can also get maximum 3 years of age relaxation. When we look into education qualification, like other public sector jobs, RBI also given minimum graduation is mandatory and minimum 50% of marks in aggregate, that is SSC plus 2 and graduation. If you belong to SC or ST or PW candidate, just pass class is sufficient, and along with this qualification you should have knowledge on basic computer operations also. Now, when it comes to the RBI assistant exam pattern and syllabus, the exam pattern is the same as other bank clerk exams, followed by preliminary, mains exam, and language proficiency test. So this year, a new change has been introduced, that is sectional timings in exam pattern, like as SBA examinations. So here I will show how prelims exam pattern would conduct. There are total 3 subjects in prelims exam and 5 subjects in mains exam. So first I will tell you how prelims exam going to conduct. So in prelims exam there are 3 subjects as I told. One is English language and second one is reasoning ability and third subject is numerical ability. So when it comes to the English language, there are 30 questions out of 30 marks. So the sectional timing is 20 minutes. And when it comes to the reasoning ability, maximum questions 35 marks and maximum marks 35 marks. The section timings has 20 minutes as English. When it comes to numerical ability, here also 35 questions and 35 maximum marks with 20 minutes of section timings. Overall number of questions 100 out of maximum marks 100 and timing is 60 minutes only. So within 60 minutes you have to attempt accuracy, and the exam will be very not that much tough. It will be easy only, but the cutoff, if exam is easy means the cutoff will be more. So you have to give accurate attempts. Now when it comes to the mains exam, there are 2 more subjects extra added. Those are computer knowledge and general awareness. So these are the good scoring subjects for clearing this mains exam. So when it comes to the reasoning ability, the number of questions 40 and maximum marks also 40, but the section timings is 30 minutes only. So when it comes to numerical ability, same as like reasoning, 40 questions, 40 maximum marks, timing also 30 minutes only. English language, same like numerical and reasoning, so 40 questions, maximum marks 40, the total timing is 30 minutes only. But when it comes to computer knowledge, so it is a easy subject for many of the students aspirants. So the questions will be 40 and maximum marks also 40, but the timing is 20 minutes only. When it comes to the general awareness, that is the last subject in the mains exam. So 40 questions they are giving and maximum marks 40 and the total timing is 25 minutes only. So overall number of questions, if you count, 200 questions they are giving and maximum marks 200. So you need to give accuracy, and the exam will be very easy only. You have to give good attempts to clear these examinations. After that the language proficiency test will be conducted if you clear prelims and mains. About pattern. When it comes to syllabus, the English language they are asking on reading comprehensions, spotting errors, fill in the blank, close test, sentence improvement, and parajumbles. When it comes to reasoning part, so syllogisms, seating arrangements, circular, square, and linear, and puzzles, blood relations, inequality, data sufficiency, coding and decoding, distance and direction, and ranking. When it comes to general awareness, news related to Reserve Bank of India, and banking or financial awareness, and latest economic news and current affairs. When it comes to computer knowledge, so computer generations and MS Office, that is MS Office means Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Internet also. They're asking questions on Internet and operating systems, that is OSs, and computer hardware related questions. Also observations related to computer knowledge also they're asking. When it comes to numerical ability, so number series, data interpretation, average, profit and loss, time and work, data sufficiency, simplifications, quadratic equation, time and distance, partnerships, ratio and proportions, problem on ages, boats and ships, and pipes and systems. So these are the main topics that are asking questions on these subjects. And one more thing we need to keep in our mind is there is a negative marking of 1/4 mark for every wrong answer at every stage, that is prelims and mains. Now when it comes to the selection process of this exam, so the selection process involves main three stages, that is prelims, mains, and LP test, language proficiency test. When it comes to the prelims exam, this phase is of qualifying in nature only. So marks of this phase is not considered for final selection. When it comes to the mains exam, marks obtained in this phase will be considered for final selection. Hence, just clearing the cutoff is not enough. Scoring good marks is essential to ensure your selection in mains exam. Now when it comes to the third stage, that is language proficiency test, the final selection will be based on performance in the main exam and language proficiency test. So this test will be conducted in the local language of the concerned state. If you are applying for Maharashtra, you will get a language proficiency test in Marathi or Hindi. So like that, candidate found inefficient in local language would be disqualified. So this language proficiency test is conducted to check whether you are proficient in local language of the concerned state or not. So that was about our selection procedure of this RBI assistant exam. Here now I am giving last year cutoff marks of this exam, that to state wise and category wise. So these cutoffs help you to give you a basic idea to identify a minimum number of questions that you should attempt in the exam. So there are 18 RBI offices are there in different states in our India. So just press the pause button and check your respective states cutoff marks and according to make a plan to clear this exam. So just pause the screen and check your cutoff marks of your state. The common question arises among students is about income. What is the salary of RBI assistant? But before knowing salary, friends, you need to know in RBI assistant job there will be no terrible work pressure. So almost all you're saved. So your valuable life saved here. So compared to other bank jobs. And you will get enough time for other studies also. And one more thing is better social respect also you will get. So be ready friends to crack this exam. Now we will see about salary and others. So the basic pay will be 14,650 and you take home around 30,000 per month. So including DA and HRA. Apart from this, other allowance also you can claim. If you are working in metro, you will get around 65 liters of petrol. And newspaper allowances, you will get 300 plus per month, and a spectacle allowance for both employee and your spouse also. And another big thing is very cheap consumer loans, that are consumer loans, personal loans, and home loans also. So these are the better benefits compared to other public sectors. So once you join in RBI as an assistant, from the very first day you are entitled to all perks and allowances which are entitled to an RBI assistant. So dear friends, start your preparation to appear this exam and all the very best. I hope you like this video.